Sonic the Hedgehog, you know this guy. One of the biggest gaming icons of all time. Design was based off of Mickey Mouse and Felix the Cat. Shoes was inspired off of MJ and Santa Claus. And has a very passionate fan base. And of course you know him for his music. But if you clicked on this video, you already knew about all of this. But today, we are going to be looking at a very underrated piece of Sonic music. Sonic Runners!
You serious, my brother?
No, but we'll get to you. We'll get to you one day. My sweet. But no, we're going to be talking about Sonic R. Sonic R. It is definitely a Sonic game, alright. The Sonic R soundtrack was composed by Richard JSKage. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. And the vocals were sung by Teresa Jane Davis. And man, what can I say about the soundtrack, man? I love Sonic R soundtrack. Like, you can be in like a bad day and this soundtrack can just like boost your mood. Now, of course, there's probably a bit cringe, like, and corny and cheesy like lyrics and stuff, but I don't care, I'm gonna love all of that. In this video, I'm going to be giving my thoughts and opinions on the Sonic R soundtrack, and as well as getting my friends' thoughts and opinion on the Sonic R soundtrack. But before we even get into today's video, make sure you like, share, comment down below, and subscribe for more. And give your thoughts and opinions on the Sonic R soundtrack in the comments below. With all that being said, let's get into the first song, Can You Feel the Sunshine? Now, I just want you to imagine you being sad, lonely, depressed, for whatever reason it is. And then you just put on Can You Feel the Sunshine? Now, the song's name is kind of self-explanatory, and if you listen to the lyrics, it's even more self-explanatory. The message and meaning behind the song is when you're having a bad day, you say goodbye to those bad times and look forward into a brighter and new day. This song is a solid 9, 10 out of 10. You know, I mean, of course I'm gonna be biased, I'm a Sonic fan, but you know, this song actually has like a good and deep meaning behind it, you know? But the real reason people probably even like know about Sonic R's soundtrack or this song in general is because of the Tails doll curse, which, okay, like, I mean, if you're gonna know the song, hey, that's definitely one way to learn this song, man. Moving on to the next one. Now the next song is called Living in the City. Now, Living in the City is also kind of self-explanatory, and the message behind this song is about even when you're living in the real world, no matter what happens, you just gotta keep dreaming, you gotta keep living. This song is a big motivator, at least to me it is, because like, even while I'm down like in the real world, no matter how bad the real world will just like treat you and put you down, you always just gotta pick yourself back up. This song is an easy S tier 10 out of 10 song. Like, as I said, it's a big motivational song to me. And yeah, man, let's go on to the next song. Alright, next up is Back in Time. Now, this is where the songs in Sonic R like really start being romantic and stuff. And again, I personally love it. Now, Back in Time, the message to me behind this song is just reminiscing about the good times, going back to those places that you once loved with your loved ones. And yeah, it's really another S tier song. And yeah, fun fact, if you play Jungle Joyride Day, you can hear samples of Back in Time in Jungle Joyride Day. So I found that pretty interesting. And it's just kind of crazy how this song wasn't in like Frontiers, because you're literally exploring ruins and the name of the stage is called Regale Ruin. So yeah, missed opportunity on that part, but yeah, let's go on to the next one. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Next up is Work It Out, and man, remember when I was saying earlier, Sonic R soundtrack has the ability to just boost your mood like 10 times fold. I'm telling you, like one day I was sad, I played this song, and it just got me happy again, bro. The meaning behind this song, to me at least, is about working together, and working with those that you can depend on to make your dreams come true. Typical Sonic stuff, you know. Another S tier song, 10 out of 10 song. This is probably, ooh. We have to make it real. We all need to remember that nothing in this world comes for free. My bad, I was vibing to the song too hard. Let's go on to the next song. Alright, now this is the point in the game where, if you haven't gotten it by now, this whole soundtrack is basically romance. With the exception of like what, 1 or 2 songs, it's like a whole love letter, love song. And bro, this is my personal favorite song in the game, bro. Diamond in the Sky. Like the whole song just starts off with like another day starts with a new beginning. I'm like, bro, what? The straight up vibe I get from this song is like true love, bro. It makes me want true love, bro. I'm like, yo, what the hell? And it's just like, man, the message behind this song is just getting with your loved one. And when you see your loved one, they help you get through your darkest days. Never being apart from one another. Because at the end of the day, they're your diamond in the sky. Alright, finally, after all that lovey-dovey bullshit, we got an actual Sonic song on this whole soundtrack. This is like the only Sonic song on this soundtrack that feels like a Sonic song, if you know what I mean. The only way to access this song is by being and unlocking Supersonic on Radiant Emerald. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's not my personal favorite. I remember always listening to this when I was like younger, and it was good. I remember the Generations remix on this. Of course, this is the superior version, but I digress. Solid like A tier song for me. Now we're on to the final song of the game, You're My Number One, which is kind of fitting to end it out on because of course, final song. And man, this is the type of song I'ma play at my marriage, bro. Like, I don't care. If my wife is not down with me playing this song at our marriage, bro, then we're not getting married. I'm sorry. We're just not getting married. Now it's time for me to give you my friends' thoughts and opinions on this. And no, here you go.
Bro, you killed it on all of them. I even listened to the instrumental. But I feel like my top 3 was Work It Out, Back in Time, and Can You Feel the Sunshine. Them just like really uplifted me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you did your thing, bro, for real.
Alright, so first I like Diamond in the Sky. It reminds me of like a Sade song. So I do like the opening of it. I do like the middle part. It sounds like real ethereal if you get my drift. And then I like Work It Out. Work It Out is pretty cool. Coming into the opening of it, it sounds really retro beat. It's like a real cool, it's like a fighting scene sort of song. And then the option screen. Whoever smoked was writing down that song for the option screen, bro. They need a raise ASAP, bro. They smacked. That song hit. I ain't gonna lie. But those are my top 3 out of that whole list.
For the soundtrack, one of the ones I would pick is Supersonic Racing. And I don't know, listening to that song, it makes me feel like I played the game, but I've never actually played the game. Like, it gives me a nostalgic feeling. So that one was a no-brainer. And if I have to choose another one, I would say number 1, which may be unexpected. But like, listening to number 1, it gave me a very like Michael Jackson Persona 5 feel to it. And those two things being like my favorites, no, I just had to choose it. And I'm probably gonna add that to my playlist too. So those 2 best songs. Number 1, I stand by it forever.
Now, where do I stand on this whole situation? Now, it's so hard for me to rank because all these songs are good in their own right. Coming up in last place is going to have to be Supersonic Racing, I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, it probably would have been my favorite, but after listening to the whole soundtrack, I can't. I can't, man. Following next after that is Can You Feel the Sunshine. I will forever love this song. This song has been memed nowadays because of course, the Tails Dog curse. And yeah, I will love this song. And then after that is Living in the City. Another good song, but it's not as better as the others, if you ask me, man. And then coming up after that is Work It Out. And yeah, man, I will forever love this song as well because this is just my go-to get me happy song when I'm in like a bad mood. And after that is You're My Number One. I never thought the ending song would just make it so far up the list, but I think it's because Sonic Birthday Bash is why it's so high up here on my list. And my top 2 is Back in Time and Diamond in the Sky, man.
That was
But
cool.
yeah, that's my list. It really just depends what mood I'm in. It depends on what's my favorite song. Yeah, that's my ranking. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see y'all later. JSKage out. Peace.